Thank you, Madam Speaker. I stand before you today as we approach the 46th anniversary of Roe versus Wade to speak on behalf of Americans who cannot speak for themselves. Our nation was founded on the notion that every American has a right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. As legislators, we are bound to protect these rights, especially as they relate to our most vulnerable population, which is why we cannot ignore the fundamental right of an unborn child to live. While Roe versus Wade may be the law of the land, I am here today because I, along with many of my fellow Floridians, disagree with it. I believe it is incumbent on this institution to debate the definition of life, as well as our authority and responsibility to protect it. As a father, I had the privilege and have had the privilege of watching my daughter grow from a tiny blip on a on a monitor, to a beautiful baby girl, and now to a strong, courageous young woman, the young woman that she is today. And when I look at her, my heart breaks. It breaks for the children whose lives have been and continue to be taken from them just as they are beginning. These children could have been future doctors, lawyers, members of Congress, teachers, military service members, anything they wanted. But unfortunately, because of a court decision made nearly 46 years ago, we'll never know who those children would have become. Now, Mr. Speaker, as a veteran, I've seen horrible things. And yet, I believe abortion is one of the greater tragedies of our generation. And I believe in time, future generations will look back on this era in American history and condemn us for the millions of children that we have allowed to be taken. Because the truth is, each life, from the moment it begins to exist, is a precious person, and therefore has a fundamental God-given right to live. So on this anniversary of Roe versus Wade, I stand with my colleagues in solidarity for the lives lost, and I pray for the mothers and fathers that face very difficult circumstances surrounding new life. Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I yield back.